clock is ticking for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. They have until September to determine whether the greater sage grouse found in 11 western states should be protected under the Endangered Species Act. Local News 8's Bree Clark shows us how this listing could impact local economies.
There you go. Want a bag? Are you good?
Customers.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you doing today?
Good.
And businesses like Rose Bernal's gas station are what keep Butte County afloat.
We have a lot of people that do come here and do touristy things. You know, they ATV and they hunt. We have a really healthy hunting season that the sagebrush environment help facilitate.
According to reports from the Western Values Project, healthy sagebrush landscape helps support 1 in 4 local businesses in the Lost River region, which is why conservation efforts have worked to keep both healthy.
Grazing and wildlife benefits are something that have coexisted on the landscape for hundreds of years, and so we think we can definitely continue that.
Come September, this may not be the case. It's all centered around this chicken-sized bird, dependent on a healthy sagebrush ecosystem, which is why the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is under a federal court mandate to determine whether to list the bird as an endangered species, unfinished business that started in 2010.
Through a settlement agreement with some environmental groups, they are tasked this year with revisiting that decision. So by September 2015, they're supposed to make the biological decision again on whether or not the species should be listed.
Many hope the decision will be avoided with the National Resource Conservation Service's Sage Grouse initiative.
If they list that sage grouse, we don't know what'll happen because then they take the control completely out of our hands. I mean, it could really take a toll on the environment, on the farming, on the recreating, on my business.
Sage grouse discussions dominated the Western Governors Association annual meeting last month. Some governors fear overregulation by federal agencies could lead to expensive lawsuits.